On the left side, on the left side. Okay. Actually, you are into the business portfolio thing. That's why it is not.
We can log out that one.
Yeah. You can log out this thing. Yeah. Can you just go to normal Facebook, like facebook.com, and then log in there?
Yeah.
If we come to our home page, the personal page, and then do it, I think it will let us create.
Yeah, now I can see that create. We're able to see?
Yeah.
Should I click something?
Aditya, mute me.
Yeah. Can you click on this create new profile or page? Is it clickable or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, click on public page. Next. Yeah, give it any name like Art of Living. So if this shows green tick, it means the page name is available.
Okay.
Yeah, that's correct. Okay. You can edit this also afterwards, like if you want to improvise this.
Yeah.
Okay. All of these things are also not like compulsory. You can simply click on next and move ahead. Yeah. Yeah. Next. Yep. Done. Okay. So a fresh page we have created right now. I think everyone would have got how to create, a new page, fresh page. We have got a new page now, and the page name is Art of Living Begur Road. So let's say we are going to plan a campaign for the Begur Road related area or nearby area, right? So how exactly we'll be doing that? We'll just go through that. So now we have a page, and the page was created from Prasad ji's account, and he has all the admin rights and everything, right? If you want, you can share the admin rights or editor rights to other people also who are going to manage or who are going to post on behalf of your page, right? Let's say if we have multiple people, you have multiple volunteers in your team, and if in case if you want them also to post some content on the page, you can basically share the access of the page to them. You don't need to share your personal ID password. You just need to share the admin rights or editor rights, and they'll be able to post any of the content of your course or activities that you are doing on your center. Okay. So that's for the page thing. Now we will move to the
Jai Gurudev, sorry for interruption. This has to be created as a public or private?
Public page only.
Public. Okay.
Okay, is everyone is able to follow? Like, I mean, are we all doing it together? I mean, I'm guessing we are able to do it. Right?
Yeah, just 1 minute. I'm just it went off the page and went to Ads Manager. I'm just trying to come back. Since we are learning, it's a little slow.
Yeah, it's okay.
Not as
You
fast
simply go to facebook.com, right? On any Chrome tab.
Yeah.
Click on the
That's what
homepage and go to left side pages. Then you will see the pages section. And I think on your account only we created a page, if I'm not wrong, HSR1, right? Art of Living HSR.
No. I created in the night. I created one for Indranagar, which where they're having some courses. So I wanted to post a campaign there.
Okay,
So
sure.
yeah, came to it. Thank you.
Done? Okay, awesome. And everyone is able to follow? Like anyone is facing any issues? Are we all good? Anjali ji?
Yeah, I mean, just created the page. How to share the rights? You said
We will
something now,
discuss
no?
that later. We'll discuss that
Ah,
later.
okay.
Rest like Vidya, Aditya ji, Amita ji, Anjali ji,
Yeah, I
everyone.
gave that name, biodata, everything, but create page option, it is not showing highlighted. I'm unable.
Okay. Okay. I'm not sure what is the exact issue. But how do we? Do you want to share your screen, like, or maybe we'll connect after this call and we'll sort out the page issue? Okay. Yeah. Okay. That will be better for everyone. So, okay, now we will move to the campaign creation. Now we have the page already. If you remember, we discussed in the mind map that we need two resources to start a campaign, right? One was the page and second was the ad account. Now
Account.
we the
Yeah.
page ready. Now we need to discuss on the ad account now. So for ad account, again, you have to open another Chrome tab, like just click on the plus icon and write facebook.com. We will be landed to the facebook.com homepage. And after that, on the left side of your screen, there will be couple of things like your photos and your pages and ads manager also. So you see ads manager section, right? Yeah, just click on that. When you click on ads manager, you will be taken to ads manager platform of Facebook, where you will get the liberty to create, manage, maintain, optimize your campaigns that you're going to run. And that is the main platform that is already there, but it's just that we haven't accessed it any time before. That's why we have never come across this, right? But it is always there for everyone. It is available. So this is the campaign manager. And I think Prasad ji might have run some campaigns in the past. That's why it's showing couple of campaigns in the off state. So you see couple of campaigns that were active before, right? Uh, so you see the details of all the campaigns, ad sets and ads, everything here, right? Uh, okay.
It
You
is
need,
saying add payment method.
yeah, you can add the payment method. So when you are publishing, you can skip that part for now. Like I think that's the last step that also that you can do. I think for now you can skip that. Okay. So you need to create, we will just create one campaign here, like everyone. I hope everyone is able to reach to this platform. Everyone is on the, have the similar window open on
Yeah,
their
can we
laptop.
check with Anjali ji, Janaki Ram ji?
Yeah, like,
Live with us.
can you
Please
all
give a
confirm,
thumbs
like,
up.
if you are also on the same page like us?
Janaki ji? Yeah, Anjali ji has given. Janaki ji? We are waiting for you.
So I think on one device we have to keep our Facebook page open, and another device we have to look at the screen. Huh? Like, I guess, can we do it on phone, the campaign creation?
No, you can look at it also on your phone, like the way we are doing. But anyway, you just have to follow the instruction, right? So
Huh.
even if you are
Look on
using
the
same
phone and
laptop,
do on laptop, na? That's fine.
yeah, you can join from laptop because you need to, the whole campaign creation will be done on the laptop only. That can be
Okay.
done on the phone anyway. So
Uh,
yeah. So you just come to this platform and let us know, then we will continue. So we will basically create a sample campaign now, a demo campaign for, let's say, Begul location. We will select the radius and the whole thing that we did yesterday for one of the campaign, right? So we will just do with Prasadji's screen. And we will also discuss the detailed things, like what all things, the minute things we have to take care while we are creating the campaigns. We'll also discuss the optimizations. We'll also discuss the best practices that we have to follow to ensure that, the results are coming effectively, cost efficiently. Okay.
can we have this recording also? I think some things we may not remember in one
Yeah,
go.
it is being recorded. You can get the recording.
Thank you. So here it says create campaign.
Yeah, okay. So everyone is on the screen, right? Ads manager platform. Now we will just continue with the campaign creation. So we just click on create green button. Can you all see green button on the just below
Yeah.
the campaigns? Yeah. When you click on this, there will be a pop-up window which will open, and it will ask you to choose multiple objectives from multiple objectives. So what we have to select here, that is leads.
Auction,
Yeah.
auction and leads, right?
Auction and leads we have to select. It's already by default auction only. No
Yeah.
need to worry about it. After selecting leads there, you need to click on continue. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can click on manual now, manual leads campaign, and then click on continue.
Yeah.
So now automatically when you click on this continue, the campaign ad set and ad is created but it is in the draft version right now. It is not published. It does not have any content about your course. It doesn't know what kind of audience to target. All of these things we have to now fill. The structure has been created basically of the building, but now we have to put details into it, right? The ad, the audience, the location and everything. So first of all, we name the campaign because we want to know, what kind of campaign is this? Is it for happiness? Yeah. Yeah, we will just rename the campaign name for us to understand for which month the course is, like what type of course is and what kind of campaign is this. You can also write lead gen or something. So it's like basically the nomenclature of the campaign that you need to define for you to understand when was the campaign active, which was the campaign and all. Okay, so everyone has renamed the campaign now. Are we good so far?
I would request participants to acknowledge. थोड़ा सा तो कुछ बोलो भाई.
I mean, it's not a theoretical session. We are doing a working session. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
for me,
कल के जैसा
I
होगा
think
one
I
day.
have
I
some
was
problem.
muted.
I'm
Sorry,
not
I didn't
able to
realize.
create.
no issues,
Sorry.
but let's
So
ensure
should we
that
say
like we
create,
yeah,
should we say create template there?
create template. Uh,
Beside campaign name, it says create template.
no, 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 no.
No.
No, 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 no. You don't need to do that. No, 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 no. Just
Okay.
the campaign name you have to edit. Nothing.
Ah,
On this
Aditya
screen, you
ji.
don't need to do anything else on the campaign section. Just scroll down. Let's all
Ah.
scroll down. Yes, and just click on the next button on the bottom
Okay.
right, bottom right.
Ah.
Yes. So when you click on next, from campaign level, when you click on next, you come to ad set level. From ad set level, when you click to next, you come to ad level. So this is the hierarchy that we discussed yesterday also, that first of all campaign comes, then ad set comes, and then multiple ads comes. Okay. So now
Okay.
we have come to the ad set level. We'll get chance to choose the targeting, location, audiences, demographics, their gender, and what kind of budget do you want to put for the campaign, and also the placements. So these 5 or 6 things, the major important things we have to select on the ad set level, right? So
It's showing me one error. Sorry, right side it's saying review one error, terms of service not accepted.
you can click on review or fix. There would be a button to fix it, right? And click on fix and you'll be able to fix it. Just click on the view terms and click on I accept and it will be done.
Where it says terms of not accepted. Dot is there. Should I click on dot? I don't see I accept there. Okay. How to? It doesn't show I accept.
You
आप एक स्क्रीनशॉट डाल दीजिए ना ग्रुप में विद्या.
that will be easier.
Okay, 1 minute. Can I put it in the WhatsApp group?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically on the ad set level only, can you scroll down once, Prasad ji? Yeah. So you see this, right, Vidya ji, on the screen, that Facebook page is happiness home delivered. and it says view terms. And it's written that you have accepted Meta's leads at terms for this page. So somewhere you will see an option to I accept or view terms or something like that.
No, maybe because
down.
this,
Just scroll down. Just
so
scroll down. You will see this option.
new leads ad set, scroll down, huh? No, maybe because he's done many ads before, he may have set it sometime before.
No, I mean, when you are setting it for the first time also, it will showcase you the option to basically accept. Anyone else also facing the same issue? Or everyone is good?
Terms of service not accepted. So his page is showing happiness program. In mine, it is showing new leads ad set. Oh, that's the name of the ad. Okay.
Sorry, what is the problem that you are referring to?
There's a review one error. I shared the screenshot in the group.
I think his terms and condition of the page are not accepted. That's why. But you should be able to see an option just below this Facebook page that there is an option to view terms and accept terms.
Okay. Actually, what happened is now I gave a name. I said the name of the ad set also. I set it as Anandotsav. Now it is saying verifying your changes, terms, again, terms of service not accepted. You can't run lead ads until your Facebook page accepts Facebook's lead generation terms of service. Again, same error.
Can you
Shall I share my page?
Yeah.
Is it?
quickly
Huh?
we'll do this. Yeah, we'll fix it quickly. Just share your screen once. Should be
Can you make it shareable?
yeah, 1 second. Which laptop? I mean, okay, Vidya laptop. is your-
Vidya
Yeah.
laptop.
Okay, yeah. Are you able to share your screen?
Yeah, 1 second. I'm just trying to see which one. Yeah.
Yeah, can you scroll down? You need to
1
select
second.
instant forms first. Need to select instant form on the
Okay,
content.
1 minute, just 1 second. I'm going to that page now. Where is it? Instant form.
Just in the center of the screen.
Center.
At the
of
bottom,
this-
there are options to select the multiple conversions, right? Select the instant. Yes. Click on the
Okay.
instant form
Instant form. Yeah.
and scroll down.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it
Oh,
is
this
selecting
one.
something,
I
right?
think it's taken the
Click
other
on
one.
Yeah.
In
You
the
can change
other
the
one.
page name also if you want.
1 second.
Yeah, click on that, no? Yeah. Click on view terms.
View terms. Oh,
I agree to accept the terms and conditions.
okay. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so should I? Okay, now what should we do?
Now, so you want to continue share your screen, or Prasad ji, you want to share your screen?
I can share now.
Yeah, please share your screen. So we'll just set up all the location targeting, audience targeting, demographics and everything. Sure. So Prasad ji, you are sharing your screen, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Aditya ji, can I interrupt for a moment?
Yeah, please tell me.
Yeah, I got to know what was the problem in creating the page. Now I'm able to create the page.
Okay.
Yeah, now where did you do this one? Create something you're doing right now, no?
Okay. You go to facebook.com on the Chrome tab
Yeah,
and
with the same Facebook page, I shouldn't. I should open another tab.
yeah, another
Okay.
tab. And on the home page, on the left side of your section, you will see Ads Manager. Ads Manager.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just click on that. Yeah.
Yeah, will do that.
Okay. So then we are on the ad set level again now. We selected instant form because this is the way how we want to, collect the leads from users. There are multiple ways, but we select instant forms here. Okay. Now we can just scroll down from here. The page is already selected. You need to ensure that whatever page is which you are going to use is selected here. Like happiness home delivered is something that we have selected for now. And in case you have not accepted the terms and conditions of this page, you need to do that just by clicking on view terms. I think we just did with Vidyaji's laptop. Okay. Now we need to just scroll down from here. No change.
Performance goal sub, we have to leave it blank.
Performance.
Performance goal, number of leads, cost per result.
Yeah, that you have to skip. No, you don't need to put. Yeah, that is something which optional.
Daily budget.
Daily budget you need to set up. You can put anything like 100, 200, 300, anything.
Aditya, can you hear me?
Yeah, Aditya, I can hear you.
So in that performance, there are two things: maximize number of leads and maximize number of conversion leads.
Yeah.
So we choose this only, right? Maximize number of leads.
Yeah, we select that only. So basically the difference between both of these things is that in the second option, right? Facebook basically tries to reach out to more relevant audience, you can say, or the people who are more likely to convert. But that is also not like very hard and fast. It is mostly like we tried both the options, but not a significant difference that we have got between both of these options, honestly. So you can experiment. You can select to maximize number of leads in one campaign and try with another conversion leads also. But usually what happens is the cost per lead for the second option increases. That's why we go for the first option usually. But you can also experiment with the second one, which says the conversion leads option.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So we'll just move to budgets now. Yeah, so we have set up the budget as 100. So there's an error which is showing at the bottom that the reset your start date to today because you can't set any campaign at the past date. So even if it is just 1 minute before, it will tell you to just put a future date or the present date and present time. So it's taking, so it is the current time of.
So if I don't set end date here, will it keep charge? I put 100 rupees, it will keep charging me 100 till I stop it?
Yeah, it will keep charging 100 rupees daily basis pay until you stop it.
So now only if I want to try just trial for 1 day, I have to set the end date now itself, right?
You can do that, or alternately, you can manually also come any point of time and pause the campaign.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, scroll down. Yeah, you can skip this thing, scheduling and all. It is for like some advanced things when you ought to optimize for some on hourly basis. That is something we can skip. Now we need to select the audiences which are the important parts of the campaign and locations as well. So you see an option to location and there will be an option to edit also on the right side of it. So when you click on edit, you will be able to select the locations here, right? So
Audience, first we will set the location, right? Okay.
Yeah, location is also the part of audience. So we can either search for the area, specific area, or the city or the states that we want to target, or alternatively, we can also put the pin codes of that area. So it will directly select that thing only. So can you select the Begur Road, the first thing which is there already? We'll just see how relevant is this and how closer this thing is to your center. Uh, Now you look at this, if this is like 100% relevant, and if this is the correct area that you want to target, you can simply go ahead, right? But in case if you want to make changes to this, you want the location to be a little different, then you can just drop a pin, right? There are a couple of major things which are highlighted, like there's a Jayashree hospital which is there nearby, right? So, or in case if you are able to identify the exact location of your center, then you can basically select the radius around that, right?
I have
So
a question. So I
yeah,
gave Indranagar, Bangalore, and it put a circle around that, right? So
yeah.
it's asking for that radius. If I say 5 miles radius,
Hmm.
from the center, it's 5. It takes
Yeah.
5. Is
No,
that right?
not from the center. It is from the location that you have selected. So Indira Nagar ka jo bhi central location that it Facebook Maps has
Ah,
figured out. From that location, it will be taking the 5 kilometers wala
5.
radius.
So what is recommended? How many miles do we keep? Like,
It depends on you. Like, I mean, how big,
offline course के लिए
at least 5 to 10 kilometers you should select, right?
हाँ,
Because otherwise your audience size will be very small and you won't be able to reach out to as many as people. And
yeah.
there's a chance that people will travel at least 10 kilometers in Bangalore to come for your course if they want, right?
Yeah.
So 10 kilometers, 5 to 10 kilometers, something that you can select, but still you see how far it is taking. Now, if in case if you are selecting 10 kilometers and it is, let's say, taking Sarja, it is somehow targeting Sarjapur location also, then that is something where you need to reduce down the radius, right? So in map you will be able to see what all are the areas that you're going to cover. So in the screen, if you see Prasadji's screen, it is covering the smaller circle is covering a smaller area, and I think the coordinate that he has dropped, I think after that, it is covering a larger area because it is covering miles, right? So I think it is covering some out of Bangalore area also at the bottom, right? I think which
For me,
we
right now, initially before I put the miles, it was showing me names of locality. Up to, it is just showing a circle. Okay, it's showing Sarjapur and all far off.
that's
Okay.
right. So we need to ensure that whatever is relevant, we only select that part.
Can I try drop pin also then?
Yes, yes, you can
Something
try that.
happened.
So Prasadji, is the location, the drop pin that you have done, is it correct? Is it
Yeah.
near to the center?
Yes, that is correct. 3 miles
Oh.
around this.
Yeah. Do you want to reduce it? Because I think it is covering too much of it, right? Or is it okay? Like, I mean, you feel that people will travel from this far location?
3 miles is around 5 kilometers. No, we need to reduce.
Yeah, I think, can you just zoom in a bit? I just want to see what all things it is covering in the map. There's a plus icon in the map. Yeah. Okay, Beguru. Yeah, I think it's good. It's good because your audience size is also fairly broad now. So, and I think it is mostly city area. I thought it is like covering some outskirts areas of Bangalore, but it's fine, I think. So 3 miles is
So
also
for me, for Indranagar, it is showing estimated audience is 5.8 lakhs, or is it crores?
yeah, that is good enough. The audience size is
58 lakhs to 69 lakhs.
58 lakhs.
Uh,
What is the kilometer distance that you've selected, radius?
9 miles.
That's why it is like covering most of the Bangalore, maybe. You need to
No,
reduce it.
it's still not touched Sarjapur. Should I reduce it?
Yeah, you can reduce it. I mean, because I think audience size will
Too
be too
much, huh?
broad and it will maybe showcase the ads in the areas from which the people might not even come. So
Uh,
yeah,
oh,
that is
it's not,
something that we,
whatever I type, it is stuck at 9 miles. I don't know why. 1 minute.
So, Aditya, I am from Jodhpur. So basically, I want to select like multiple smaller areas so that rather than selecting one area which can go to some rural area also. So
Yeah.
can I select multiple smaller areas from the city? Like I want to know, I mean, selecting one big area or smaller areas, does it affect the cost, like with respect to Facebook algorithm?
No, as long as your overall audience size is good enough, it is not like too small, like less than 1 lakh or less than 50,000, then you are good. You are allowed to select as many areas if you want by just doing the drop pins or maybe by putting the pin codes, right? But as long as your audience size is like fairly broad, it won't affect your costings and all. Your CPMs might not, affect by a lot with that.
Like by fairly broad, like what number? I mean, generally you have.
Anything between 5 to 10 lakh is, I feel, is good enough. Like at least it should be 5 lakh. 5 lakh is something which we always look at. We have seen good results with such audiences, like no CPM issues, like in terms of CPMs have always been less than 100 rupees and all. So if CPM goes beyond 100, then it becomes difficult to maintain the cost per lead, right? Because there's a ratio beyond that, you won't get the leads. For example, if 100 people are seeing your ad, maybe you will just get one lead, right? But if you are paying too high amount for just showing the impression, right, your cost per lead will get too high. So it is always good to have lesser CPMs, the cost per 1,000 impressions, for you to get a lesser cost per lead, right? So because you are paying end of the day on the basis of impressions to Facebook, right? So it's always important that CPMs are always on the lower side.
So
Okay,
Jodhpur compared
now
to
I changed to 5 miles and it is showing 36. 36 lakhs to 42 lakhs estimated audience size.
So basically, Vidyaji, you can select the areas which are visible, in the Google, in the map. And if you feel that something is not, something that no need to be targeted, then you can just reduce it, right? It's as simple as that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think Aditya ji has some question about the Jodhpur location and some small
yeah.
areas.
So I was asking, like, when you said 5 lakh to 10 lakh, this is like specific to, like, let's say metro city like Bangalore, or you think in Jodhpur also it should be the something like that only, so that that CPM can be maintained?
So basically, everywhere, anywhere, even if you are in a small area, if you are targeting any location, it will tell you what is the estimated audience size which is available in that area based on the location or miles that you have, radius that you have selected, right? So
Yes.
if that number is very small, like less than 1 lakh or 50,000, then there's a chance that you are going to get very high CPMs, right? But in case if you are, let's say if you're targeting just a small village, right? In that case, there's a chance that your CPM would be very high because your overall audience size is very small.
No,
But
I don't want to target village. I want to target city area only.
yeah,
Just I wanted to know, like, with respect to Jodhpur, I need to see. I'll select the areas and see what is the thing, but I just
in
wanted to have an
Jodhpur,
idea.
let's say in Jodhpur, for example, if I go to, if I'm in Bangalore and if I want to travel to one place to another, average kilometer distance, I mean, I would just say a random number as 10-15 kilometers, right? But in Jodhpur, that might not be the case. It will be just like 5 to 10 kilometers, like that, right? So
Yeah.
you need to just see that your audience size is fairly broad. And also, if your audience size, if your kilometer radius, if you're increasing, right, your audience size will increase. And I think if you are decreasing it, then it will also decrease. So, and I think for smaller cities like Jodhpur, I think people will be comfortable in traveling even from one corner to another because it might not be like extremely far. Just if you compare it to Bangalore, it is like 20, 30, 40 kilometers also sometimes if you are traveling from South Bangalore, south to north of Bangalore. So, but in Jodhpur and small cities, I think that might not be the case. So
Yeah,
in
right,
you
right.
can,
The thing is, yeah, that is right. I mean, I can select a little larger area in Jodhpur. The problem is there are a lot of rural areas around which, like, kind I mean, not so boundaries are not clearly defined, and people watch Instagram, Facebook, and I mean, I have run earlier ads, so I got very bad leads, so that is why.
Okay, best is to basically do the pin code targeting. You put the pin code, it will just stick to the pin code, and it will not the location targeting. You just put the pin code, it will just stick to the pin code.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Cool. So I think location targeting is clear to everyone, right? We'll move to the next part.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Now there's an option of advantage plus audience. So in advantage plus audience, it is basically an automated kind of an audience which Facebook usually creates based on our suggestions, but we will choose to the switch to audience, original audience option, and it will allow us to select the audience on our own, like based on our own interest and behaviors and everything. Yeah, just click on original audience.
1 second, miss this. What was that?
There was a
In
switch to original audience option in the audience targeting.
audience, 1 minute. I missed that.
Just below location targeting, there are advantage plus audience option would be there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Just below that,
There.
switch to original audience option is there.
Oh, right side. Okay. Switch to original audience. Then use original audience in that.
Correct.
Okay. We don't want that advantage plus.
No. Not as of now. Then just scroll down.
Placements.
Yeah, scroll down. There will be an option of gender and age group and all.
1 minute. The audience, that's it. Custom audience. Add
Yeah.
exclude custom audience.
Yeah. No, not custom audience. We don't need to do anything. That is for the advanced things and like for the e-com businesses where they do the remarketing audiences. They want to target the people who have dropped off in the middle funnel and all. And they want to target the customer list and all. But for now, it is not our focus. So we'll just select the demographics and detailed targeting here. So you see age, gender, and detailed targeting option here, right? So you will select the age group here. So as far as we have run the campaign, we usually go for 20, 21 plus only, because sometimes 18 to 20 people are also not very inclined towards all of yoga and meditation and all. But if you are running a course campaign and if your focus is to get youth only, right, then you can basically run 18 plus campaigns. Below 18, you can't run any campaigns. So in case if you are trying to run a campaign for children and teens courses, then you need to select the parental targeting. You need to imagine from the perspective of what would be the age of a parent whose son or daughter is in the age group of 8 to 18. So that is usually 34, 33 to 50, 55 also. So you don't need to target 25 and people who are up to 30. Yeah, so you don't need to target people who are under 30 because of course they won't have the kids who are ranging between 8 to 18 years. So in that case, you need to modify your age group targeting. But for now, if we are going for happiness program, then we can simply select, because we take people from 18 plus, right? So we can take anything from 18, 20 or 21 or 25 or anything, right? And anything above 60 also sometimes doesn't work. Like we don't get a lot of leads from 60 plus because those people are fairly aged and maybe they are not, not that tech heavy, and they won't be able to maybe come for the course, or like they can come, but if they're children or if the younger people who are enrolling them, then they would go for it. But usually we should target below 60, right? That is the ideal. 65 would be like too high for the campaign. And then we have to select the genders. So for Art of Living Happiness program, we usually go for like both the genders only, but especially for the children and teens courses, I always go for women targeting, because usually what we have seen as a behavior that whenever we run campaign for both genders and it is for the children, teens. Usually, we get more leads from women. Maybe it is because mothers are more inclined towards making their children learn all of these yoga, meditation, compared to fathers. That might be a behavior for certain people. But so we usually go for just female targeting for the children, teens courses, the 35 to 50, 55 takka targeting. So, but for happiness program, you can basically go for both genders. Okay. Now you have to select detailed targeting. I think this is the section where we were discussing the multiple interests and behaviors like yoga, meditation, spirituality, and pranayam, breathing technique. So you select couple of interests here, and but make sure those are also some good interest and like highly relevant to the to the to the program that we are promoting. So yoga, meditation, all of these things you can select.
So where we have to go for detailed targeting, edit, right?
Yes.
Edit and detailed targeting, and then put the keywords.
Yeah.
Yoga. And meditation. For Sudarshan Kriya, like what this thing, breath work, can we say? Or
You
what
can
is
target
popular?
you can
What is
target
a popular
breathing
word?
related. So there's a breath ke liye, I'll just tell you what all things are there already. I think in the recent times, Facebook has also removed couple of couple of Pinterest targetings which were there.
Pranayam. Pranayam, it doesn't come. Huh?
Actually, pranayam I also can't find. But breathing is there.
Wellness.
Breathing, yeah, wellness, you can go for it. Even breathing is there.
Kriya Yoga, it says. Can we choose Kriya Yoga? Because people kind of, these are popular terminologies. No?
Yes.
Kriya Yoga is different. Kriya Yoga is of another sect.
I know Paramahamsa Yogananda ji, but then
It will be little
Kriya,
confusing.
people know the word Kriya.
Yeah, but
Generally,
it is the category same only. Like it is not sports or it's not cricket or football. Same category, so it is okay, right? And
So
it is
somebody said something else, na, Abhi? One more category.
you can add breathing also. Breathing.
Wellness, huh? Wellness.
Yeah, wellness, you can go for it. I think a
Sleep
lot of
and
interests
breathing.
are removed by Facebook in the recent times because there used to be a lot of other things also.
Wellness coach, we can say.
No. These are job titles. You see on the right side of this. So the people who are already wellness coach, we don't want to target, right? So
ये health and wellness है ना, वो वाला लीजिए.
yeah, interests you can target. Interests you can
Health
target.
and wellness. Huh?
Also, you can click on suggestions. Once you have selected like one or two interests, when you click on suggestions, it will tell you some other things also. Like which
Health and wellness creators, coordinators, health and wellness and fitness.
make sure it's not a job title or it's not an employer, right? So see here quality of life you can see.
Behavior.
And
Health
wellness.
and wellness creators in behaviors. Is that okay? Or in interest?
Yeah, interest and behavior both things are okay. Self-awareness and self-care, all of
Self-care is a good one. Yeah.
all of these things can be selected.
Oh, I clicked on save by mistake.
You can just click on the right side of that interest. There's an option to cross. It will be cancelled.
Yeah. No, it went off. Oh, something happened. Sorry, give me 1 second. What happened?
Yeah, so I think the audience selection is done, right? For everyone.
Just 1 minute, sorry. I think I made some mistake. I clicked something.
No, it's okay. You can simply cancel it and it will be removed.
No, the screen size became less and not able to see. Just 1 minute. There's no maximize.
Maybe someone else can share the screen.
Okay.
Aditya, we are little
Yeah,
short of time.
Yeah, we're done. Next is it after this, genders and detailed targeting.
Yeah, interest, gender, and demographic we have selected, age group and all. Now we can also keep this option selected, and so we will do. So how do
Close
we
it
optimize?
first or next? Sorry.
No, you don't need to scroll down now. No need to click on next. So after selecting the multiple interest here, right? There's an option to select a tick mark where you can reach people beyond the detailed targeting when it's likely to improve performance. You can also click this option because sometimes, I mean, we have seen that this option, enabling this option also helps. And we have to keep on doing, experiments in order to understand what's working, what's not working for our location, our campaign. Because there's no thumb rule to it, honestly. I mean, you have to run a campaign, then see how it is working, and then optimize based on its performance, right? So you click on right now it is selected, right? So we keep it selected, the advanced digital targeting, detailed targeting. Then we have to just scroll down. We select all the languages here, no shoes on that part. After that, we have placements, and in placements we can select
I think mine came off ahead or something. It is not showing any of that. Okay. Okay, now it is showing.
yeah, it will showcase at the bottom. I think it is selecting
No.
all the placements right now.
Campaign details, all edit saved. That's the end of this page. It is here saying next for me.
No, just Prasadji, can you just scroll, go on the top a little bit? It is not, yeah. There's an option to edit on the advantage placements, at the bottom.
We clicked
At
something.
the
Is it
bottom.
there?
No, just
Special ad categories,
no,
categorize your
no
ad.
need to go there. Can you see this placement section on your screen?
I was 1 minute. I think I came back by mistake. I'm so sorry.
No issues. You can just go back to the ad set level again. Go where we have selected the
Ad
audience.
set, yeah, ad set name. It has come off to first page. I don't know what happened. So I have to go next. We did more than that now. Conversion location.
Just
Now
come
next
at the
page.
bottom. I think this is the last section of the screen on the ad set level where you can see the placements and all.
Part ad name. It came off to new leads ad. Oh, it came off to publish. I
No,
think we are not there yet, na?
no. You
I have
need
to
to
go back.
go. Can you see
Go back
this section on the left side where your campaign ad set and ad is visible?
on the left side. There are some images on the left side.
No.
The
You don't.
audience estimated size it is showing,
Okay.
and it's just not letting me scroll down. Something went wrong. I don't know what happened. I'm stuck.
Okay, we will check. I mean, we'll check this after this. Okay.
Yeah.
But just need to look at the placements now. Like, how do we select the placement? So we just need to edit it right now. We will just go to edit option and select Instagram and Facebook placement that you want to select. So just click on edit. Now we go to manual placements. So we can select the placements manually. And below that, there'll be multiple placements that it will tell you that, yeah, just scroll down. Yeah. So you can disable audience network, just untick audience network. You can keep Facebook and Instagram selected because that's where we want to target. If your focus is just to target youth and it is completely a youth program, then you should definitely go for just Instagram targeting, because youth is mostly present there all the time compared to Facebook or Instagram. So Instagram is your way, is your platform when you want to do a campaign for just for the youth. But when it is a mixed kind of a program, you can go for both the platforms. Also, the costings, the CPMs that you get, right? CPMs, again, I'm referring to the metric on which your costings for Facebook ads are defined. CPMs are a little bit different on both the platforms, but at the same time, the engagement rate, like impression to lead ratio, is also different on both the platforms, right? So we can go for both the platform, but there's a slight change in terms of costings for both the platforms, right? But based on the course requirement, you can go for any of the platform. But for now, we will just go for both the platforms. And after that, we have multiple placements that we can select and deselect. So feed is the first one, where the normal Facebook feed, where we have an option to scroll, right? That is something which we can select, no issues on that. Then second one is the stories and reels, the reels version, where reels and stories, right, already. After that, we have in-stream videos and ads, where ads will appear. You can disable this. It's basically in between a video which is already playing, your ad will come for a while and it will then just disappear. Then search results also you can skip. It also doesn't work a lot. And then scroll down.
I had to close that whole thing because my Facebook hung. So how to get back there? From my so I'm in my Art of Living People Indra Nagar page, and again I have to go to create ad.
You
Ad
can follow
center.
the same process, right? Like the way we did it, like in the past, right?
Did we start create ad, or I
No,
just
it
forgot
will
the first step?
it will be there already, like, because I think you might not have discarded it, right? So it will be in the draft version. So when you will open the Ads Manager platform once again, you will be able to see that
Ads manager, right? I should go to ads manager. It's not
ah,
showing me ads. Okay,
you will
fine. I'll
be
go
able to
there.
see that there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the placement
Instagram
section,
is costlier, Aditya.
yeah, sorry.
Instagram is costlier than Facebook.
Instagram, no, in terms of costing platforms, basically Facebook's CPMs are comparatively, like comparatively higher than your Google, your Instagram. Like I ran a recent campaign where I'll just tell you the exact numbers that I got. So 77 was the CPM for me on Facebook, and it was 62 only for Instagram.
And where
But
the leads more?
but interestingly, I've got more leads on Instagram, and in fact, I've spent almost similar amount on both the platforms, because the Instagram spends were 680 rupees and Facebook spends were 690 rupees. Okay, and I've got 29 leads on Instagram and 22 leads on Facebook. The CPMs were on a higher side. It was 77 on Facebook, and it was 62 on Instagram. So Facebook CPMs are on a higher side. That has been a thumb rule. Like, I mean, most of the times we've seen that Facebook CPMs are higher only compared to Instagram. But you see the engagement rate is better on Instagram. Like people are more engaging and they are filling the leads more compared to Facebook on Instagram. So that's a better thing. And even if you look at the cost per lead, like which should be the KPI for the campaign, it is better on Instagram for me. It is 23 rupees only for Instagram, and it is 31 rupees for Facebook.
And conversion experience in Instagram versus Facebook?
I need to check because I haven't done the calling myself, but
Okay.
overall we have got good conversions from that campaign. So overall, out of how many leads? 51 leads we've got easily like 5 to 10 conversions from there.
10% is a good conversion number.
Yeah.
Leads?
So basically, I'll tell you how it works. So it doesn't happen that everyone, will convert for the same course that you are running the campaign. You need to, there's something called lead nurturing. We will discuss that, in the later part of the session, where we have to keep on giving them the continuous, message about the course. Because for example, you have a course on the coming weekend or next to next weekend. They, even if that user is like 100% interested to do the course, that user might not do the course just because he's away on that weekend or not available or not well or has some function or some or other thing, right? So it has always been the case that none of them are available throughout, like every time, like because there will be always people who are not available during the same dates that we have the course. So but we have course every month almost, right? Or in every 2 weeks, or maybe some of our friends are taking who are taking the course, right? You can simply refer it and keep those people, just keep a note of everything, that what is this, what is the conversation that we had with that person, and when is the time that user is available for the course again. Whenever the course happens, you just need to inform that user and then that will convert. So it happens actually like that. Even if you look at other big brands who do the lead generation, you go to insurance industry, or you go to all the loan industry and all, they also do follow the similar approach, right? I mean, you might be getting calls for a lot of credit cards and loans, insurance and all, and they don't just give away the lead. If you have filled the lead for once, they'll make sure that they'll call you again and again, and they'll make sure that they'll inform you about the product or whatever course that they're selling. So we don't need to be very aggressive with in because it also affects kind of art of living's whole presence and everything. We have to be very clear while we are communicating about the courses. We'll discuss that in detail. Actually, I've planned the whole lead calling and management thing discussion after this, so we'll
Okay.
discuss that in this session only. But for now, I mean, we will just go through the campaign setup and everything. Okay.
Yeah.
So languages, did we choose any language
No,
or
no, no, no language. It is all languages.
So in
but
feeds,
language generally we choose, na? Otherwise we can't talk in all languages and
So it is not uh, basically if you are in a city, right? I mean, usually Hindi and English are preferred. And if you are in Bangalore, I think most of the courses happen in Bangalore. I think there's no option to negate certain languages. So, but you can maybe mention it in your poster also, in your ad copy also, that it is an English course or it is a Kannada course or whatever language, right? And if it is exclusively a Kannada course only, right, then you can simply select that specific language. But as long as you are covering the most basic languages as English and Hindi, which is like spoken across India, I think we are good to go with all languages.
should we select this marketplace? I mean, I think just feed is good enough, right? Feed and
Yeah.
explore.
Marketplace also you can deselect, because marketplace is the area where you have to shop and people are looking to buy things, second-hand things and all. You can deselect that also. And anything related to video also you can deselect, like in-stream video and all, you can deselect.
Achha, one question I had, you said like generally videos will not convert, and that's what I mean, I also thought. But the same thing, doesn't it apply to stories and reels? They are also kind of videos, but they are short videos. That is, I think that works.
Yeah, that's the reason. Like a lot of times I also see ads on stories and I go for it, because on video feed, like where we deselected the in-stream option, the videos are longer, like 5 minute, 10 minutes videos. Those are not shorter videos, and when people are stuck to a video, they'll watch it fully. Usually that's the behavior, and we also have the similar behavior, that if the video is longer, then we will, if it is interesting and engaging, then we'll just go for it completely. But on Instagram, since it's the attention span is, I mean, on reels the attention span is small, there's a chance that if you see an ad on story or a reel, you will interact to it. But if you want, you can experiment with that also. You can try removing that and see if you're getting better results.
So
But I
I have seen
usually don't
ones also
restrict it, because yeah.
Yeah, please go ahead. Then I'll.
Yeah, I was saying I usually don't restrict it to just feed. The reason is that out of, if you compare the time span that we also spend on reels versus feed, it will be more on, comparatively more on, or significantly more on your reels, because that is the usual thing of everyone that they'll complete their reels quota every day and they'll make sure that they watch all the reels all the day. So usually people nowadays spend a lot of time on reels. That's the whole point, that if people are spending more time on reels, then why we also shouldn't be there? And a lot of brands also does that. And in fact, we should be more creative. So I'll show you some of the examples that we have created from the memes or some reels that were viral during past couple of months, and those ads also converted really well. So I'll tell you.
Aditya, just sorry, one question. So I'm able to come back to placements. So can you just quickly tell me what to do in placements?
Yeah, you can basically deselect in stream ads. You can just see the screen, right? You just select the feed.
And
select the
location
stories and
में right side it is showing me estimated daily results 2 to 5.8K, 2K to 5.8K and leads less than 10. Is that okay?
yeah,
For
that's
the
okay.
location I chose.
That's a daily thing, right? That's not an overall
Ah.
thing. It will be based on your budget. If you're putting a 1 lakh ka budget, then it will just cover everything in one day. So that's why the audience reach is small. It's basis the budget that you have given.
No, audience size is 2.5 lakh to 2.9 lakh.
That's
इंदिरा
fine.
नगर बोल दिया, हाँ.
That's
तो
fine.
प्लेसमेंट में क्या करना है?
प्लेसमेंट में बस हमको प्लेसमेंट सिलेक्ट करना है, राइट? फीड्स, स्टोरीज एंड रील्स हमने सिलेक्ट किया हुआ है.
Where does it show that I'm not advantage plus payments?
There is an
Where
option
is
to
it?
edit. There's an option to edit on the right side of it. Just if you just hover it.
Where which part? Advantage,
Advantage plus के साइड में एक edit का option होगा.
हाँ. Okay. So that and manual placements, huh?
Correct.
Manual we should say. And then now
उसके नीचे ऑप्शंस खुल जाएंगे, राइट? इस तरह से जैसा प्रसाद जी की स्क्रीन पे खुले हुए हैं. फीड, स्टोरीज, रील्स एंड ऑल.
Facebook, Insta devices, yeah. So Facebook and Insta, right? No audience network.
हाँ, you can disable that and below that you will see the same screen as प्रसाद जी's. फीड, स्टोरी, रील्स एंड ऑल. सो हम लोग वही डिस्कस कर रहे थे कि हमको फीड चलाना चाहिए या रील्स और स्टोरी चलाना चाहिए.
Yeah,
So
I heard that. So both.
Yeah, so both you can run, but if you have a really good content in terms of your reel और आपको लगता है कि वो reel काफी ज्यादा similar है, कोई current trend चल रहा है उससे, you can create that reel and that will work even better. And we have done campaigns just for the reels also. Like we have deselected the feeds and just ran the campaign only on the stories and feed reels when the content was like extremely relevant to the reel format. So that is also possible. You can just run the reel ads also.
Like I like to make short reels and talk about the benefits or something, relating directly to people. So something like that I can put as a reel, right?
Yes, right.
Yeah, Aditya, whatever worked for you,
Yeah.
those that you said some meme-based, fun-based, it will be very nice if you can share.
Yeah, I'll share some data also, like for the recent campaign that we ran, and I'll show you the split, that how much we served on feed, how much we served on stories, and what all are the results. So I'll show you that also. Okay. But
Search results, should it be on?
You can deselect it.
So feeds, stories, and reels, that's all, huh?
Yeah, okay.
So are we still in placements or we moved ahead?
Yeah, we were discussing placements only. Now we'll just scroll down if there's anything else left. I don't think anything is left here. Can you click on see more options? See more.
Show more options. Huh?
It's okay. You can skip it. Click on next. So now the whole targeting and audience selection, location targeting, age group, demographics, and budget, and start date, end date, everything is now set.
Ad set. Yeah. Ad set. Okay.
Ad set is now set. Now we have to just set up the ad, which is like going to appear to users and which will decide if the user is going to fill your lead or not, right? And here we need to be very clear with the communication and creative, and ensure that our creative is like very appealing to users, and also ensure that your questions that we are asking and putting in is not like not a length of question that we are asking in the lead form. So I think the screen is just loading. Yeah. So first of all, we can just name the ad, because let's say if you will have multiple ads, couple of images and videos, it will be good if you just rename it.
Okay, so will Anand Utsav, things like that work, or
Yeah, you put anything, any name, like it won't be visible to users anyway. So you can put
it won't be? Okay.
So all of these things so far that we have done, this is just visible to us, for us to understand what exactly we are doing. But now onwards, like everything we are going to do is going to be showcased to users. So now we have to be we have to think from the marketing perspective, that how we can, do the best sales pitch in terms of getting the best leads and best number of leads, quality of leads and all. So here you see, you've given the ad name. Now you have to select the identity. Now identity from which page the ad is going to appear. I think we already selected this thing from at the ad set level, where we selected the Facebook page. So it is now just carry forwarded from that to page ad level now, and it has already selected the ad name. Okay, so your happiness home delivered page is selected on Prasadji's screen. And here,
For me, I think when I went back and came forward, there's some issue. Oh, missing lead form. Same issue I'm getting.
no, it's okay.
Even
We'll
Prasad is
we'll
getting.
come to that. It's okay. We will
Oh.
come. So here you see that Facebook page is already selected because he has already created a Facebook page. Now you see on the Instagram page, it is saying use Facebook page or connect an account. So right now, what happens that whenever you have a Facebook page, you have to connect your Instagram page to it. If you don't
Yeah.
connect the Instagram page to it, or if your any of the Instagram page is not connected to your Facebook page, then basically it will just showcase the name of your Facebook page on Instagram, right? It won't. Can you see on the right side of your screen, Prasadji? Just scroll down on the feed ad preview. You see how the ad is appearing. So on the Instagram section, right side of the section, it is showing the ad on Instagram, where it is picking up the creative from the page, and it is also picking up the Facebook page name and showing as if it is a Instagram page, right? But actually you don't have an Instagram page at all. It is just copy pasting the Facebook name and showing the ad on Instagram. So it is always good to have a Instagram page connected to your Facebook page, so that in case, let's say if last in case if users are actually looking for your page on Instagram, let's say I saw your ad on Instagram, right? Now I want to see who are you, how many followers you have, how many posts that you do, what kind of content you post on your Instagram. So that is something which is I'll be able to see only if you have an Instagram page. That is not possible when you don't have an Instagram page. Right now, since Prasadji doesn't have any Instagram page, it is just copy pasting the name from Facebook and showing it up on Instagram, right? So you can basically click on connect account at the later on, and you can basically create a Instagram page also and connect with this. Okay, so it will be better if you have an Instagram page also connected. Otherwise, it will just pick the name from Facebook. Okay, now we move to the ad setup, where we have to work on the content, where we have to work on the creative ad copies, caption, headlines, and emojis and whatnot. So just scroll down. So here, single image or video ad is selected right now. That is fine. We can also go for a carousel ad, but for that we need to have multiple cards. Cards as in, we saw an ad yesterday, right? If you remember, there was an option to scroll just like on Facebook also and Instagram also. Sometimes we post a carousel and post where we can scroll up to 10 times and see multiple images. So it's like that. So for that, you need to have that kind of creative and that kind of storytelling across 10 cards, so that users will be able to see the ad till the last card and engage to it, right? But if you have just a single image or a single video ad, you can go for that also. Can you click on add creative?
This one needs to be selected multi-advertiser ads.
You can. So it's basically when other competition ads are also appearing, you also want to showcase your ad around the same
Okay.
or not. So you can keep it on, matlab, not an issue. So if you remember right, sometime back we saw on the Facebook feed that on the right corner there were multiple ads, two, three ads, right? Right corner of the Facebook screen. So that's the same thing, basically.
Okay.
On the feed, yeah. So now we have to customize the creatives. So if you remember, we discussed about two different dimensions for Facebook. One was the square dimension, and second one was the story dimension. So the square dimension would appear on the feed for Instagram and Facebook, and the story dimension will appear on the Reels section or on the story section, right? So you can customize, you can upload. For that,
So this
if you
is
don't know,
ad media.
yeah.
Is it, are we in ad media?
Yeah,
Where are
below
we?
ad media, you need to scroll down. You can, okay, add, so
It
you don't
says
have any creative. Yeah, that's why it is asking you to add media. If you click on add media, there will be an option to select image or, select video, something
ad
like that.
image.
Yeah, add image. Yeah. So
Okay.
I think Prasad ji is already, it's picking up from the page itself, but he can
Ah,
always edit this. Can you click on just delete once? There's the option to delete. Yeah, yeah, remove all.
so we can upload
Can you click on,
an
yeah,
image
can you
here.
click on remove all? Yeah, okay. Now it is the same thing that Vidyaji is saying. It's asking for adding a media. And when you click on add media, it will ask you to add images, right? So you can click on add image and you can basically upload the square dimension of the image first. And then on the story dimension, you can basically customize it. So right now, in case if you have any square image in your laptop or in your or Facebook page, you can select that. I think you can select this one, the May 28 31 dimension. This, I think it's a square one. You can select this one as a demo. For story one, so if you don't select for a separately for a story one, it will be showcased like this. Can you see that, like the upper section and the bottom section is like getting cropped? It has nothing, right? So it is blank right now. But if you basically replace, there's an option to replace at the bottom. Just scroll down. Yeah, the option to replace. So if you replace with the story one, basically the story dimension will appear now instead of this. So I think right now we don't have any story dimension, so you won't be able to do that. But when you create the creatives for your campaigns, or when you ask someone to create the posters for your campaign, make sure you tell them to create both the versions. One is the square version and one is the story version, so that your ads will appear on for both the placements properly.
So now what to do? Like select media. I uploaded one. Okay. Now I can upload one rectangle and one square, right? You're saying better to
One
have both.
square and one not rectangle. It's a vertical one. Like you
I
see
know,
this.
no, got it.
Yeah,
Huh.
it's a story dimension.
Okay, just give me 1 minute.
I think you can click on done here, Prasachi. Right now it is selected as square only. It's okay. You can customize it later also.
I'm in select media and I'm uploading. Okay. And okay, so I uploaded two. Now what to do? How to?
Okay.
So
Uh,
after uploading, it's saying next. Okay. I mean, how to choose those for each?
no. I mean, there's an option to replace the creative.
Okay, so feeds, it is showing, okay, 1:1 recommended. Huh?
Yes. So if you have any
So,
creative in square format, you can use it for the feed right now. For stories, if you don't have it, you can skip it right as of now. You can add it later also.
okay, sorry, this is taking time.
Are you able to select images?
It's I chose the wrong one. So I had made one in Canva yesterday, 2 days back. So I'll have to go back and see that where it is. So we can give just the square one right now and then choose the other later, right?
Yeah, that we can do.
But then how to choose it?
So you see the feeds and stories, right, on the screen.
So
The
the square
feed is
will
already
be good for
selected.
feeds, right?
Feed is already selected now. You just need to select for stories and reels, right? So Prasadji, can you just hover on the stories and reels section on the screen on the center part? Yeah.
So
There should be
worst case,
edit.
if we
There's
use
a
the
pencil.
same,
Yeah, the worst case would be like the upper and bottom section would be blank.
yeah.
In
I
case
mean,
if you
right
don't-
now I'll just leave it like that and then
it's
later
okay.
on,
It's okay.
right?
And you can click on this pencil icon. You can see it's on the stories and reels. There's a pencil icon. You can edit this group. So when you edit the group, basically for stories and reels, you will select a separate creative. There's an option to change at the left. When you click on change, it will just ask you to upload the story version and you can simply upload the story version.
Okay, so right now I'm just on original creative. It is saying optimize your ad with that advantage.
You
All
can
optimizations.
keep
Oh,
like,
it came off to optimize. It said add media, crop, and now it came to optimize. I'll just say done.
yeah, okay,
It
sure.
just did. It added music, made a video.
Yeah,
Okay.
sometimes it
For the
does optimize.
stories and reels, it did a video by itself.
Yeah. With your image, it basically creates some videos also sometimes, but
Yeah.
you need to check if the video is relevant and the music it's adding is like is aligned with the course that we are promoting. Sometimes I've seen the ads where people use these kind of features from Facebook and the music in the background is not relevant to the product that they are promoting.
Yeah.
It just messes up. So just check if the video music is relevant, right? And after that, we just need to select the primary text. And this is the caption that is going to appear just above the creative, right? The caption that we call in the usual language. So
What
that
do
is
we say there?
you can basically call out to people about the course, registering for the course, and also you can take some help from the chat GPT also. And it will give you a lot of captions and ad copies for your Facebook ad. But just need
But
to ensure
something
that
like
it's not like
some
very lengthy. It should be like 5 to 6 sentences maximum and should not be like too much text because people
the
want.
text. So like okay, de-stress and
Yeah.
So whatever we say in the text part, right? In this thing.
Yeah, it will just appear just above the ad. I'll just copy paste one of the example here in the chat. Okay. So after you put the primary text and everything, you can move to the headline part. And for the creative also, just make sure it is appealing one, right? It is not, make sure the quality of the content and the image is like rich and it is high quality content that you put in the campaign, because that actually is the presentation of the program that you are going to promote, right? It is like whatever you see, it is that only that is visible to user, because they don't know you personally, how good you are at taking the course, how good is art of living, they're not aware about it. So make sure the whole presentation of the ad is like really good, right? If you are showing some testimonial videos in the ads, or let's say if you are giving your own intro talk on the course on in the ad itself, make sure it is good and it is catchy. I'll show you some of the examples that we used. We used couple of actresses and videos also, Sara Ali Khan and all. So that also works really good. So, and there's a lot of content available on Art of Living's own Instagram and Facebook pages. You can basically take some references from there and add your own course detail at the end of the video and simply promote it. So that actually saves time in creating your own content. Okay. So you can put a headline also, you can call out people to join the program and all. And also for a local campaign, right? It is very important that we highlight about the location that the program is going to be conducted. So in the poster, also you mentioned that happiness program in Begur, right? Happiness program in Begur, Belandur, or join us in Belandur or Begur area, whatever, right? So it is also important to highlight the local name so that people will be able to relate with that. That okay, it's happening in our area only, right? So it will be very good if you highlight local area name, society name, or whatever in your posters and in your headlines in your primary text. Something like this, I just added in the chat. I mean, it's a very basic one. You can make it a little bit more creative. Okay. So I think after putting the primary text, headline, and the description and the creative, we come to call to action button. So I think Prasadji has selected
1 minute, Aditya ji. So primary text is done. What else?
headline. Headline was there, right?
Headline, what should it be?
Headline, I just added one of the examples in the chat box. It is like join us for the happiness program in Begur. It should be simple, but a little bit catchy. Also, you can make, like, sometimes we use your no breath and all. We also use a secret to happiness lies under your nose and all. So we use all of these taglines on and off for promoting our happiness program, right? So like that, you can put something in that. You can also put something about Sudarshan Kriya, how Sudarshan Kriya is beneficial and all. But it should be like within 30-40 characters. I think after that, it will be truncated. It won't be shown entirely. So there's a limited space available for headline. Otherwise, too much of text. Should be like less than 40 characters, 30-40 characters. In the call to action button, you can select sign up or maybe get quote also, but sign up is also like relevant only. That's also something that we go for usually. Sign up, because apply now is like more of when you go apply for some app or something. But sign up is something which we also refer to when we promote for happiness programs in general, also offline also. So
So
sign
we
up.
did just headline and primary text. That's all, right?
Yeah. Description also you can write, but a lot of times it's not visible on mobile phones because of the lesser space, but it's visible on the desktops usually. And after that, you can select the call to action button. And after that, you have an option of destination, right? Destination is the destination of the thing when user will click on sign up button, where exactly you want that user to land to. So we want to land users on the form that we are going to create. And if you have already created, I think Prasadji has already one form. We'll just check what is that. Can you just click on duplicate option 1?
Can
Or
we create a new form, please?
okay, can you create a new form? Just click on new form.
Create form, right?
Yeah, just click on create form and it will open up a pop-up window. After that, you can just rename this and
Form name, right?
yeah,
What do we say? Like,
you can put anything like it is going to
lead
be, yeah, I mean,
info,
it is not going to be appearing to users. It is just for you.
lead info. Okay.
Okay.
Form
After that,
type,
you can select form type. You can
more
select
volume.
volume. Yeah. And select the intro.
Intro.
In intro, you can either add a background image. So background image will be appearing on the top. So on the right side of the screen, you see Gurdev's photo is there, happiness home delivered page name is there, and it is showing some headline text. So just below that part, there's a cross and some blank space, right? So in that area, that image will appear. So you can add your course poster also, or you can add some people doing some yoga, meditation, and all, social kriya and all. So you can add some relevant image which will be actually relatable for users to sign up. So anything relevant you can add there. I mean, need
So
not
we
to.
can say a greeting. You
Yeah, here
welcome.
you can just greet users like about we are happy to give you share more details with you. Please continue, right? You can tell them that we are here to give you we are here to assist you with more details on the course, and you can just submit your details and we'll get back to you. And for now, I think they need to continue here, right? So you can just tell them to continue. No, not create form. Just no, just scroll down. Scroll down once. Yeah, there are more things to it right now. Yeah, click on questions. Yeah. So after you said told them that happy to help, there's an option to add questions now. Since they will click on continue button, they will land to this page. On the right side, they'll see some questions of email, full name, and mobile number and all. So they will basically be able to add their info here and review the information, because Facebook usually adds these information.
1 minute, it was 1 minute, it went very fast. Questions may, so after description, we are coming to questions, right?
Yeah.
Are you in the questions part?
Yes.
We're in the questions part,
Yes.
and suggested questions. So we have to add question, is it?
I think
Name,
it is
phone
already
number.
adding. You just need to customize it based on your own requirement. But you can basically select the full name and the contact detail, which is the most important part, right?
Yeah. So it is already showing email and full name. Huh? Oh, okay.
There's an option to
So
add contact detail also as a question.
add category, contact fields, phone number.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want, you can remove the email, or if you want, you can keep the email also. But it's okay. Like anyway, it will be auto-filled thing. It will be automatically filled. So users have to just review the information that they're putting, the contact.
Then we have to have their location also, right? City.
I mean, it's okay. I mean, since you are running a local campaign, right? 90% of the time, the user will be in the location only that you are targeting. So in case if the user has filled the lead form in Bangalore and then they travel to Mumbai or some other location, in that your location, current location of that user might be different, but usually it will be the same location that you are targeting.
Then message for leads,
Correct. So once they have reviewed their information, full name and phone number, then yeah, they can basically go to the next step. They can continue. Can you scroll down? Yeah. Here
It's
in the
saying for
description,
link.
in the description, you can write, submit your details to get a call back here in the description, because they would want to know that why, we are collecting the lead. They should know that we are going to call them, right? So we can put as sign up below, or, to get more details about the course. So once we get the details of users, we of course are going to call them and make them register for the course by sending the link and all.
Yeah.
Okay.
To get all details, submit your details to get a call back is good, no?
Yeah, get a call back. Yeah, that's it. In the privacy policy, you need to add one of the privacy policy link compulsory. So you can add Art of Living's privacy policy link also.
Where is that? Oh, link. Yeah.
I'll put in the chat box.
No, it's saying create form. Should I create form now after
No, just a minute.
right side?
For that, you need to put the privacy policy link, right?
Where is that? Oh, privacy policy. Okay.
You found it?
Privacy policy. So, but I have to copy from the.
You just need to put the link. That's it.
Did you shared it? Is it in chat box?
Yes, I just shared. I just shared in the chat box.
Okay, I'm trying to see it.
On the Art of Living page also on the website, if you go, just go at the bottom of the screen and there will be an option of privacy policy button. You click on that, then you'll be taken to privacy policy page. I think I've
Okay.
already pasted the link in the chat. You can copy it from there also.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So we are done, right?
No, this is not working.
So after this, you can put the call business thing also. Like if users are like very excited to connect with you, they can simply click on call us and call you right away. You can put your number here and select the currency code. Sorry, country code.
So it's saying privacy policy submit. So after that, where is this additional action? Where is the phone number place? Message for leads.
Sorry, message for leads at the last, you will see an option to select call business.
So again, we need to give message for leads.
You can just tell them thank you, you're all set, you will get the call and all. I mean, nothing much you have to talk about it right here. So after you put your contact number here and select the country code, you can just put in the call to action field as call now or connect.
Where to put phone number? Additional action.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes,
Call
yes,
business.
correct.
Call business. Okay, sorry.
And
India.
at the last, you can write call now in the call to action field at the last column.
Okay, 1 minute. So phone number. Call to action, call now. That's already set.
Yes, great. So after that, you can click on create form and your form will be created.
Okay.
You can put something here in this description. We will connect with you today or something like that. Because thank you, you've already written thank you above, right? So it will be repetition. You can put like we'll connect with one of our volunteers. Our volunteer will get in touch with you or something like that. Awesome, great. Let's click on create form. Okay, here also you can click on please continue. Like it is the greeting.
One minute.
Yeah, please continue.
Okay, create form now.
Yeah, create form. Okay, great. The
Create
form
form.
is created. Now we have it will be selected by default. If it is not, then you can select it manually from the list of forms that you have. But for the people who are creating for the first time, they'll have just one form, so they don't need to do this. It will be selected by default. Okay. So now you're again back to your ad level. And you can see the creative and caption once again. If everything is good and there are no issues and all. And then after that, you can just simply click on publish.
Okay, 1 minute. Mine, there was some error. Maybe it's gone now. It was showing error to create form, Insta form, ad. It was saying, I think we already added, right? If there's any error, it will show, right? Somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have not put my debit card number and all.
Yeah, you can click on publish as long as it's not asking you to pay anything.
Okay.
Yeah, you can publish without adjustment. Just basically checking the audience. You can pause the campaign for now because the campaigns and the ad and not everything is in the.
It's saying add payment information. So now
Yeah,
I
I
have
think
to.
since you are doing it for the first time, that's why it is asking you to add a payment method or just add couple of rupees like 50, 100,
Yeah.
nothing. Because I think Passaji might have done campaigns earlier also. It's not asking for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can I get my card and do it now or?
You can do it later also. I mean, you already know the process, right? So it's okay. Yeah. So
Okay.
now, like I think everyone would be able to create the campaign. I think, and if you have been following us, you would have created a campaign anyway. So that was about the campaign creation and the actual process, the practical session of basically campaign creation. And I think in case you have any doubts, if you're stuck anywhere, you can just put in the WhatsApp and we will get in touch, right? And we will just sort it out. And apart from that, the important thing also that you wanted to cover is about the lead management. I think we discussed about this in the mind map also, that how do we ensure that we get the maximum conversion out of the leads, right? So one major problem statement that comes to us is the quality of leads. That usually people say that the quality of leads is not that great, right? So sometimes what we also seen that if we are not able to reach out to users in like within a day, then there's a chance that they'll even forget about the lead that they've got. If you are reaching out to them today or in like just 2 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 8 hours of the day, it will be the best thing because as the time passes they'll scroll through a lot They'll go through a lot of more ads, just like us. We have shown the ad, like there are so many people who are running the ads of multiple things, multiple brands. They're investing a lot of money on this. And even users are also going through a lot of content in a day. They'll even forget if they have filled any lead form, right? So in that case, what they will say that they don't know if they have filled the lead or not. So they'll just forget about it, even if they have filled it manually on their own, because Facebook never fills leads on its own. It will be always driven by users. It will be nothing like कि Facebook आपको junk leads खुद से generate करके दे रहा है. It doesn't happen like that. So it is always user driven. User will have to fill the lead, click on submit, review their information, and click on the privacy policy. Go through the entire steps that of the lead form that we have just created, right? So after that only we get the lead. And we can also customize. So that's the whole process of lead generation. So it's best to call them immediately if possible, or within the day. If we are getting the lead in the morning, let's ensure that we are calling them by evening. If we are getting the lead in the evening, let's ensure that we are call them at least in the next day morning. So that is the one thing that we have to ensure, that the lead time of us calling them, reaching out to them should not be like too high, right? Because even if they remember, a lot of time what happens that the interest or that inspiration to do the course also reduces by the time. They'll forget, okay, ठीक है करेंगे by the time. मतलब, yeah, I think you have some doubt.
Yeah, but daytime, if we call, generally people are not free to pick up. So it kind of gets pushed to evening. And if say we got numbers previous evening, then, we'll have to wait till next day evening. I mean,
Yeah,
mostly people
no.
don't pick up during office hours.
It's okay. Like, I mean, if you feel that if you've got such similar response, then instead of either you call them before their office hours, like if you call them before 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, or you call them after 5 or 6, by that time they'll be free from their office also, right? So in afternoon time, you can avoid people. But if you see from the age, from the gender, that it might be a housewife or, matlab, I mean, might be available, you can call them also. But at least 24 hours, within 24 hours, we should be able to reach out to them. That's the main thing. Second thing, even if they remember that they have filled the form, the interest goes away after some point of time. You also might have got interest in few new things, that let's say if you want to learn guitar or something, but if you have seen someone playing guitar, you might have got a lot of interest. And after that, you might have forgot, right? The interest actually goes away with time. So it is very important that whenever they have the highest interest in yoga meditation, we reach out to them and we just register them as soon as possible, right? That's the second thing. Third thing about lead management is that we will get daily leads, like daily 5 leads, 10 leads, based on the budget that we are giving, based on the campaign performance. We need to ensure that we are calling them and we are following up with them every day, if not every day, at least once in 2 days. If you have already called them once, let's at least give them 1 day, 2 day, but just take a time from them, that what is the good time to talk to you, right? You just don't call them right away. If you've already spoken to them once, if they're saying you, okay, we'll talk to you later, then just ask them when is the good time to talk to you. Because if you're calling them on their time, then they'll feel responsible to talk to you, because they have only given you the time, right? So make sure you take the time from there only. If you're calling them, if you've already called them once, and if they've told you that we'll talk later, right? So that is also a thing. And when you are calling them, make sure you record the response. So if you have, let's say, if you have got the leads today, if you have already made the calls today evening, you first of all download the leads, so from the ads manager, and you will get an Excel file. You just simply copy paste all the leads data into Google Sheet, and just create one more or two more columns there, right? So let's say if you have got the leads, it will tell you the date also, on which date you got the lead. So the lead creation date will be there, from which platform they have got the lead. Is it Facebook? Is it Instagram? And then there will be number, and there'll be the name of the user that submitted the lead. So ये सारे details आपके पास होंगे. So let's say if you are calling the first person, you write down the response that they have given. If they have told you, okay, we are interested, we are not interested, or if they are saying कि okay, शाम को बात करते हैं, we'll talk to you later, अभी busy हैं, या I'm traveling right now, I'm traveling till this weekend, whatever. जो भी वो बता रहे हैं, at least you write down something, so that next time when you are following up with them, you know कि उन्होंने last time क्या बोला था. right? Because you'll be calling, let's say 10 people in a day. आप नहीं याद रख पाओगे किसने क्या बोला था, and you won't be able to follow up properly also. So make sure it is very important to follow up, because लोग एक बार में convert नहीं होते हैं. They sometimes need a push. We also often see in our courses कि लोग एक बार में कोर्स तो नहीं करते, हमारे भी दोस्त लोग, तो उनको बार बार पुश करना पड़ता है to do the course. So थोड़ा सा हम लोग पुश कर सकते हैं by giving them messages and calls, right? But it should not be like एकदम aggressive, just like ये insurance और credit card वाले लोग करते हैं. It will kind of damage the image also, right? So we need to be very careful while we are doing the follow-ups and all, right? WhatsApp follow-ups and WhatsApp informations are also a lot of times helpful. Let's say if you have called people and they've not picked up, you immediately drop a text message and a WhatsApp message also ki, hey, I've tried reaching out to you. Since you have submitted a lead to us and filled us the inquiry, we are reaching out to you for giving you the information, right? You tell them that it is something that you only reached out to us, and that's why we are reaching out back to you, because it's not something that we got their contact number from and we are reaching out to them from ourselves. उन्होंने खुद ने lead form भरा है, right? So we should make them aware that since you reached out to us, then only we are reaching out back to you, right? So that is also, we should remind them, because sometimes they'll forget that they filled the lead, right? So that is, you can drop a text message whenever they are not picking up the call, and you can, sometimes they'll reply on WhatsApp that okay, when we should talk. You can even coordinate on WhatsApp ki kab aapse baat kar sakte hain. I'll share you more details. And sometimes you might have to give some intro talk on the phone also. Like जब आप उनसे बात करेंगे, तो it's not like कि कोई users होंगे जो एक बार में register कर लेंगे. Like they'll just be like, you got the details, आपने बताया क्या date है, just confirm the details and they'll just register in one go. But that might not be the case all the times. A lot of people have a lot of doubts about art of living, because वो बहुत सारे लोगों से अलग अलग जगह से आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग के बारे में सुनते हैं, राइट? सो उनके बहुत सारे डाउट्स होते हैं कि क्या होगा क्या नहीं होगा, ये वो, क्यों इतना सारा पैसा, और क्या क्या होगा वर्कशॉप में, कितना लंबा होगा, कितने दिन का होगा, ऑनलाइन है ऑफलाइन है, कैसे पहुंचना है, रिपीट कर सकते हैं लाइव, और बार बार पे करना पड़ेगा, इट इज अ लाइफ टाइम डोनेशन. ऑल ऑफ दीज थिंग्स, ऑल ऑफ डाउट्स, यू मेक श्योर यू क्लियर इट on the call itself, like whenever you're getting the chance to speak to them. I think ये हम लोग already करते हैं जब हम लोग normal offline courses के लिए भी करते हैं, but since it's an online course, थोड़ा सा trust कम हो जाता है, because they don't know you personally, right? So हम लोग को भी किसी का call आता है किसी भी नए product बेचने के लिए, तो हम लोग भी उतना blindly trust नहीं करते हैं, because that is unknown person से call आ रहा है हमको, we don't know who that person is exactly. So थोड़ा सा personal touch create करके, if we can just try to convince and try to push a little bit more, because the interest is there. अगर interest नहीं होता उनका कोर्स में, तो वो शायद लीड भी नहीं भरते, राइट? वो उतना एफर्ट नहीं करते, वो स्क्रॉल कर देते, राइट? तो अगर उन्होंने लीड फॉर्म भरा है आपका, it means there is some interest in them about the course. So you just have to speak to them and talk to them about the benefits of the course and everything. And you can also sometimes share your experiences, your personal experiences, because उससे भी काफी ज्यादा impact आता है when you share your own personal experience. आप कितने साल से कर रहे हो, how it has been beneficial to you, your family, your career, your personal life and all. It also sometimes adds value. So ये भी आप use कर सकते हैं while you are doing the whole lead management and follow up things. And also जब आपको leads आ रहे हैं, right, you should be able to ensure कि बहुत ज्यादा leads नहीं आ रहे हैं. अगर आपको let's say 20 leads रोज के आ रहे हैं और आपके पास you don't have volunteers, you don't have people to call them, you reduce the budget for your campaign. आप उस 200 से कम करके 100 कर दो, like whatever. Otherwise, अगर आपको leads आए जा रहे हैं, if you are not able to call new people, if you are not able to follow up on the previous people also, then otherwise it will be a backlog. और वो लोग और पुराने होते जाएंगे, और जितना डेटा पुराना होगा ना, उतना चांसेस ऑफ कन्वर्जन भी कम हो जाता है. जितना डेटा फ्रेश है, उतना वो कन्वर्जन के चांसेस उसमें ज्यादा होता है, राइट? तो जितना जितना जल्दी आप रीच आउट करेंगे, जितना टाइमली आप फॉलोअप्स करेंगे, उतना बेटर कन्वर्जन रेट्स होते हैं इन कोर्सेज के, है ना? और अगर आपको लग रहा है कि लीड्स बहुत ज्यादा आ रहे हैं, द क्वांटिटी ऑफ लीड्स इज टू मच, यू आर गेटिंग वेरी लेस कॉस्ट पर सीपीएल, then you can reduce down the budget, or in fact you can pause the campaign also sometimes. आपको लग रहा है कि अब कोर्स तो आने ही वाला है 2 दिन बाद, राइट? तो मुझे अब कोर्स का कैंपेन कंटिन्यू करने की जरूरत नहीं है. I have sufficient leads, I have sufficient registrations also. I can pause the campaign now. अभी जब मैं नेक्स्ट टाइम जब कोर्स होगा, तब हम फिर से 2 हफ्ते पहले कैंपेन स्टार्ट कर लेंगे. बट फॉर नाउ यू कैन पॉज द कैंपेन सिंस यू हैव सफिशिएंट नंबर ऑफ लीड्स एंड लिस्ट ऑफ पीपल टू कॉल देम, फॉलो अप विद देम, ठीक है? अभी एक और चीज की, कोर्स के कितने दिन पहले हम लोग को कैंपेन स्टार्ट करना चाहिए? I mean, it is good to start at least 2 or 3 weeks before your course. बिकॉज एटलीस्ट लोगों को 2 से 3 हफ्ते लगते हैं वो प्लानिंग कर सकते हैं. अगर आप मुझसे बोलोगे कि यार आने वाले 2 महीने के बाद कोर्स होने वाला है और आप अभी से प्लान कर लो, तो यू माइट नॉट बी एबल टू डू दैट, बिकॉज आपको नहीं पता 2 महीने बाद का क्या प्लान होगा, वीकेंड पे आप क्या कर रहे होंगे, राइट? सो 2-3 हफ्ते तक का आप एटलीस्ट प्लानिंग कर सकते हो फॉर दीज थिंग्स. एंड इट्स अ वीकेंड, तो उतना प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा वैसे. या प्लीज गो अहेड.
Two questions. So if we have paused a campaign, can we restart that?
Yes.
I mean, you're telling we can reload the posters for a different date and then set it again,
You
right?
can
Set the
restart the
same thing
campaign
if it's
again.
for the same area.
Correct.
And second thing, can we do this for offline courses also? Can we use it? Like, I mean,
This is for the offline courses only we are discussing, like online,
because
offline.
Beachmake you said for online, I got for something else maybe you said.
It's
So
for
this is
offline also.
fine for offline also, right? We can target like we
All of
target
these,
the
yeah. So all of these locations that you are selecting, it is
Hmm.
basically reach out people who are staying in that Indiranagar area,
that area
Belur
itself.
area.
Yeah. So
It's
we
basically
can do
local.
that.
Yeah, it's
Huh.
basically local. If it's an online program, you don't need to target location. You can select the entire India, or maybe select the
Yeah.
top cities of India, like metro cities of India, like that. So अगर
Yeah.
online campaign है, then there is no location targeting पे उतना focus नहीं होगा. Maybe you just select the top cities and you'll forget about it. But
हाँ.
if it is a local campaign, then you need to ensure कि user आप तक पहुंचना चाहिए. Like बहुत ज़्यादा distance नहीं होना चाहिए आपके center के और user के बीच में.
हाँ. So
So
we
that
can create 2-3 campaigns like based on whether it's online and offline and
you can create
offline
n
which
number of
area, and
campaigns
then
based on
rerun the
your course.
same thing, right? If it fine tune it and rerun the same thing.
Correct.
Right?
That you can do. I'll just walk you through on the ads also once again. But I mean, so far we are good, right? I mean, in terms of how do we reach out to user, how do we manage the leads, and it is very important to manage a Google Sheet, honestly, because if you don't have the leads data on one single sheet, you might not be able. It will be easier for you only to coordinate and call to people, and even you can share the Google Sheet with your volunteers also. They can also help you in calling people and registering people, right?
How
So
to
they can.
download the leads? How to download the leads?
I'll show you that also. So if you have a Google Sheet, you can simply download the leads and go to that update the leads in the section. So you see on the ads, I have multiple ads into this particular campaign and ad set, and all of these ads are there. Now you know why I have added multiple ads here. It's because uh, Facebook needs multiple ad formats, multiple ad variations in order to ensure that you are getting the results that you want. Let's say if you have seen this ad, right? If you have seen this ad, there's a chance that you might not get appealed to this and you will, you will just ignore it. But let's say if you have seen this ad where couple of actresses are talking about the course, right? And they are telling the benefits and they're sharing their own experiences. In that video, you might get, engaged and you will fill the lead form. And so there are multiple ad posters. Sometimes posters are more appealing. Sometimes posters are not that appealing. So you need to experiment with multiple ads. You need to ensure that you give at least 4 to 5 creatives, 4 to 5 ads into one. And all of these, whatever budget that you give to your campaign, it will be split across all the ads. If you have given 5 ads, then you see that I have spent different amounts on different creative. इस पे 110 है, इस पे 27 है, इस पे 780 है. So like that. But
How to link multiple ads to one campaign? Like right now we did only one ad, right?
yeah. So you can simply click on, again, you come to ad level, you click on create, and you'll be able to create the same ad once again.
For the same campaign.
Yeah, for the same
So,
campaign. You don't
so
need to
can you
create
show
a separate
that again?
campaign. Yeah. So I just created this ad right now, right? I just given the ad name as test, and the ad will be created if I put all the details here and click on publish. Yeah.
Campaign is lead gen Ahmedabad, right?
Yeah,
That's the campaign.
that's the same campaign that I have. And under that,
Huh.
I have multiple ads, you see, right? I have multiple ads which are already paused, or I mean, the campaign is paused as of now. But this was the campaign that I had, right? And under that, I have 5 ads already. One of them is paused, and 4 of them are active. And this is something that I just created right now by clicking on this create button. Okay. So this is how, so you should have at least 4 to 5 ads for Facebook also to, optimize. Otherwise, Facebook won't have a lot of levers to play. If you have given multiple options to Facebook, Facebook will try to bring you as many as leads as possible. But if you have just one ad, then it will be difficult for Facebook. Yes, Rashmi.
तो आइडियली अगर 4-5 रन करेंगे तो डेली का मतलब हर ऐड के लिए हमको फिर बजट
No, no,
सेट
no, no,
करना
no.
पड़ेगा.
The budget is always on the ad set level.
Okay.
Budget is always on the ad set level. जहाँ आपका campaign का budget है, it is just one budget that you have to give, right? And then it will split that budget based on the performance of the creative. Let's say अगर आप देखोगे तो सारे creative का performance same नहीं है. इस पे मैंने 110 spend किया लेकिन मुझे 22 rupees का cost per lead आया था. इस पे मैंने 789 spend किया लेकिन मुझे better cost per lead आया compared to this. तो आप देखो इन दोनों का spend भी अलग अलग है, लेकिन मैंने जो बजट दिया था वो ad set level पे दिया था. तो मेरा जो ज्यादातर बजट है वो इस पे गया हुआ है. आप देख रहे हैं.
तो ये कौन डिसाइड करता है? हाँ.
फेसबुक डिसाइड करता है कि कौन से
हाँ,
क्रिएटिव
okay.
पे कितना बजट जाएगा. मतलब इट्स लाइक कि जो बेस्ट परफॉर्मिंग क्रिएटिव है उस पे सबसे ज्यादा बजट जाता है आइडियली. बट कुछ केसेस होते हैं जहां पे आपको दिख रहा है कि अब ये वाला क्रिएटिव आप देखो, यहाँ पे आई स्पेंड 400 बट आई हैव गॉट हायर कॉस्ट पर लीड. बट व्हेन आई सॉ दैट दिस इज हैपनिंग, आई जस्ट पॉज दिस पर्टिकुलर क्रिएटिव बिकॉज मुझे लग रहा था ये उतना क्रिएटिव उतना अच्छा नहीं है, उतना अपीलिंग नहीं है, लोग इस पे अच्छा रिस्पॉन्स नहीं आ रहा है, एंगेजमेंट रेट काफी कम है. तो आई सिंपली पॉज दिस पर्टिकुलर क्रिएटिव एंड उसके बाद मैंने ये नए क्रिएटिव्स लॉन्च किए और इन पे मुझे अच्छा
For a small amount like 100 rupees per day, can you still have multiple ads or like huh?
Not an issue.
तो ये जैसे टोटल 1300 दिखा रहा है स्पेंड किया आपने, ये कितने दिन के लिए रन किया था फॉर 5 एड्स?
आई थिंक ये ऑलमोस्ट 15-20 दिन चला होगा.
वो तो टोटल एवरेज वही 100 पर डे ही है.
Wow. Okay.
मतलब एड सेट लेवल बेसिकली हम 100 रुपीज ही खर्चा कर रहे हैं.
हाँ. सो अहमदाबाद
अंदर कौन सा एड में जब कितना जा रहा है वो फेसबुक डिसाइड.
एग्जैक्टली 1370 टोटल खर्चा हुआ है. कैंपेन भी वही हुआ है, एड सेट भी वही है और सारे एड्स का मिला के भी वही हुआ है.
So if we spend time in creating a good campaign and if we can reuse it multiple times, it's worth spending the time initially, I think, right?
Yeah.
Because it can be reused. Though it looks little tedious in the beginning, I think it's worth spending.
It is easier. Like once you have created one campaign, then you can simply duplicate it also. How do we duplicate? I'll just show you. When you click on select this campaign, if you want to duplicate, just click on this icon, click on quick duplicate. Okay. You click on quick duplicate current setup. It will just duplicate the same thing, but as a fresh campaign, it will show you some copy and all. You can just edit it, whatever, right? And it is a fresh campaign now, but it has all the settings as previous one. It will select the location, it will select the creative and everything. All the creatives are also now copy pasted in this fresh campaign, but are still the draft version. The draft written is here. If the delivery is like active or pause or something, if it is not in draft, then it means it is published. So these are the creatives which I can now edit as per my new campaign, duplicated campaign, and then after once done, I can simply publish it. Okay, so that's how I can simply duplicate the previous campaign also if I want to do.
How to convert that in draft to actual this thing? Like if we don't want to
publish,
then publish.
Okay, you want to cancel it. You want to cancel it.
Okay.
If you want to cancel it, then you can simply discard it from here. Once you are done with all the changes with respect to creatives, location, and everything for the new campaign, you can simply review and publish. Yeah, it's the same process, like just how we did for that campaign, the first campaign. The same thing. We have to just review everything is good as per the new campaign and all, and then after that we can simply publish it.
So it will take much lesser time. I think first time we just have to.
First time only. I mean, even when you create a fresh campaign, also it won't take a lot of time because you are seeing all of these for the first time.
We need posters and videos. We have to spend time on that and then we set.
Yeah, correct. So yeah, and I think about the lead downloads, I'll just show you once. That's the last thing which is left. So when you come to ad level, so the leads are always downloadable on the ad level, not on the ad set level and not on the campaign level. This is my campaign. When I click on this, I come to ad set level. On ad set level, when I click on this, I come to ad level. Now on the ad level, I can see the leads that I've got on each and every ad. On this lead, on this ad, I've got 5 leads. On this, I've got nothing. On this, I've got 37. And on this, I've got 9 leads, right? So on a daily basis, the number of leads will decrease or increase. Here, from here, you can select the date range for what date range you want to download your leads on the right side of it. And here from the calendar, when you select the dates, start date and end date, it will show you the amount you spend during that duration. So you see that I have spent 600 rupees total. I've got 19 leads here in that duration, and 4 leads are on that on the first ad and 6 on this. So this will increase like as the day will pass, the spends will increase on each and every ad, and also the number of leads will also increase. So you can basically download the leads every day. So let's say if I'm on 15th of July and I can see that I've got 2 leads on this day and 5 leads here on this ad.
अच्छा आदित्य, वन क्वेश्चन, ये एड्स में मतलब जैसे एक बनाया, उसका डुप्लीकेट क्रिएट किया, मीडिया फाइल्स चेंज किए, विल इट वर्क?
Yeah, it will work.
और दूसरा, विल वी हैव टू चेंज द डेमोग्राफीज या वो जो भी मतलब फॉर
If that is correct, if you can review it, like if that is correct and you are good. But if you are running, let's say if I was running for Ahmedabad, but if you want to run for Bangalore, then you have to change the location, right? Because
नहीं, आई एम आस्किंग जैसे विमेन सेंट्रिक, सीनियर सिटीजन सेंट्रिक ऐसे भी डालना होता है या जस्ट
No.
मीडिया फाइल चेंज करो?
media file you can change. If you want to change location targeting, if you want to change audience targeting, right, that also you can change. So for this I have selected these interests. So मैंने ये interest select किए हुए हैं, but if you want you can change this also. If you have got like good results in the past campaign, अगर past campaign के results अच्छे थे and audience targeting and everything was perfect, then you can simply replicate the same thing. Don't need to do like add every time new audiences. If one audience is working for you, you can continue with that. If you feel that something is not working, you try selecting a different audience, right? And same goes with the creative also. So I felt that this creative was not working, right? इसमें शायद बहुत सारा content था, उतना appealing नहीं था. I simply changed the creative and I added one with Gurudev's photo and it worked really well. I've got most of the leads on this poster. So this worked really well for me. Even when the caption was same, मैंने कैप्शन अलग नहीं यूज किया दोनों के लिए, इसके लिए भी वही है, लुकिंग फॉर इफेक्टिव स्ट्रेटजीज, एंड इवन इसके लिए भी वही है. So that worked for me. So as soon as you identify that something is not working, that's an alarming thing for you to take some action and optimize. And optimization is nothing, is just analyzing what's working, what's not working, and whatever is working you need to double down on that, and whatever is not working you just need to cut down on that part. So for me, what I did as an optimization, I just paused this ad and added new ads as an optimization, right? I'll try to create similar ads now with this orange one, because I saw that these kind of creatives are, are loved by people and they are trying to fill more leads to in this kind of ad. So I am trying to understand the consumer behavior also, user behavior also, like what kind of users are interacting with what kind of ad. So that is something that I can understand from this behavior, from this data also. And you will see how much amount is spent on how much ad. If you feel that it is not, putting the budget in the best manner, then you can simply pause certain things, just like how I paused this. When I realized that it is the cost per lead for this ad was like too high, I simply paused this one. I added new ads to it. And also I'll just show you how the breakdown for both the platforms was looking like. I was talking about this earlier, that how much I've served on Instagram, how much I've served on Facebook. So Facebook spends were 690, Instagram was 680, right? And the number of leads that I've got was 22 versus 29 on Facebook and Instagram. CPM, the cost per thousand impression, which is the costing on which Facebook defines your costing mechanism, is 77 versus 62, Facebook versus Instagram. But if you look at your cost per results, those are better on Instagram.
So Instagram leads also we'll be able to see here only in one place, right? All
Yeah.
leads.
Everything
How
is
to
here.
download? how to download, you were just telling and we got digressed.
Sorry. So this is on Facebook Leads, you can see, right? Can you see this on Facebook Leads? Just click on this on Facebook Leads and it will allow you to download. So there'll be an Excel or a CSV file that you can download. So it will tell you the ad number 4 has 37 leads, and either you can download a CSV file or you can download an XLS file. Once you get the file, you just open it and just copy paste the data in your Google Sheet.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so that's how you download the lead. So anyone has any doubts or we're good?
What are the categories for audience? Those you've selected, Aditya. Happiness, meditation. What kind of
Yoga,
leads have you got
wellness.
more response?
Oh,
Good leads.
So we don't get to see how much, is the split of every audience, like how much impressions were served to this, how much to this. I mean, it is a or thing, right? It's not an and targeting. So I just selected breathing, slim, fit pants, apparel, some sporting goods, pants and all, and yoga fitness. So this was working. And I also selected this advantage detail targeting option. And I think it was active on Reels also. Everything was active. And if
आदित्य
you look at
व्हाट्सएप को कैसे कनेक्ट करते हैं इसके साथ?
पेज
जैसे
के साथ,
नहीं ऐड में, जैसे वो फेसबुक का जो लीड्स है उनको कोई क्वेरीज है तो व्हाट्सएप में आ जाए.
वो कर सकते हैं एक्चुअली, जहाँ पे ऑप्शन आता है. सो मतलब व्हेन यू आर उसमें वही होगा कि फिर देन दे वोंट बी एबल टू फिल एनी लीड फॉर्म ऑन द फेसबुक डैशबोर्ड. दे विल हैव टू they'll get an option to reach out to you on WhatsApp. So जब आप ये ad set create करते हैं, right, यहाँ पे एक option होता है जहाँ पे हम conversion section में instant form हमने select किया था. So instead of selecting instant form, you can select other things also like website, messenger, instant forms and messenger, and WhatsApp also. So when you click on WhatsApp, basically they will be taken to WhatsApp, and they can basically start a conversation on WhatsApp itself. So you can even try with this also, but I have not tried this feature as frequently because WhatsApp may they can send you a message, right? But again, I mean, if that WhatsApp number is not in working condition, I mean, they can always text you and you can also reply to them also. But in Google Sheet, it is easier for us also to coordinate, because WhatsApp का सारा contact number आएगा, फिर आप उसको Google Sheet में डालेंगे and all. So it is sometimes easier when you get the leads all itself in a Google Sheet or something and then call them. But it's the same thing, like it's बस वही है कि हम लोग एक में WhatsApp के through leads ले रहे हैं और एक में leads ले रहे हैं हम लोग form भरवा के. ये main difference है. यहाँ पे you have to connect your WhatsApp account also, and after that only you'll be able to get the leads. And you might have seen कि पहले they will get a pre-filled message कि hello, can I get more info in this, और ये एक message आपको आएगा उनकी तरफ से when they will submit the message. So ये WhatsApp पे message आपको आ जाएगा.
Does it have to be business account and with privacy policy, or it can be personal account on WhatsApp?
ये बिजनेस अकाउंट का ही है.
It should be it says
You have to download. मैंने जब किया था ना
show active
नहीं हुआ था पर्सनल अकाउंट में.
but you can download a business account also. It's not, I mean, you might just need another number basically to register, but you can simply download. I think it's a business app only because
नहीं, यही नंबर आप कन्वर्ट कर सकते हो. There are two apps in the Play Store: WhatsApp business account, WhatsApp. You just download same number you can, and the entire your backup can be restored.
अच्छा, you can basically convert कर
हाँ.
सकते हो आपकी पर्सनल अकाउंट को
पर
बिजनेस
आपको
अकाउंट.
प्ले स्टोर से बिजनेस WhatsApp बिजनेस वाला डाउनलोड करके वो नंबर में वापस
हाँ,
कॉन्फ़िगर
right.
करना है.
That you can
So
also
आपका
do.
नॉर्मल वही
Have-
नंबर कन्वर्ट हो
If you
जाएगा.
have two numbers ना, that is even better because दोनों अलग अलग आपके सेपरेट रहेंगे. बिजनेस वाला अलग है, व्हाट्सएप वाला अलग है, बिकॉज बहुत सारे लेट से आपको मैसेजेस आ रहे हैं दिन भर में, आपके ग्रुप्स होंगे बहुत सारे. सो उन सारे ग्रुप्स के बीच में इन केस यू आर रनिंग दिस टाइप ऑफ अ कैंपेन, देन वो मैसेजेस मिस ना हो जाए ऑन योर व्हाट्सएप. सो दैट्स व्हाई. एंड इसमें एक और ये ब्लॉकर है कि एक ही यूजर के पास सारा डेटा आएगा, जिसका भी नंबर यहाँ डलेगा उसके पास सारा डेटा आएगा. सो अगर और भी लोग हैं जो लीड मैनेजमेंट पे काम कर रहे हैं, और भी जो लोग हैं लीड्स पे काम कर रहे हैं, कॉल कर रहे हैं, दे माइट नॉट गेट द इंफॉर्मेशन. सो दैट इज दैट. But yeah, I mean, both of the things are there. You can try out the things and see what works better.
One question, Aditya ji.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead.
How important is the Facebook page now? Like, I have just created the Facebook page. It'll take time to build followers, reviews, and all that, right? So, will the campaigns, if I start running campaigns, will it make sense now, or should I wait until it?
Okay, it's okay, but you post some content on it, at least 2, 3 posts, 4 posts, and update the cover image and profile image and everything. You don't
That
need
much
to
I
get,
did. I did,
yeah,
and
you
I've
don't need to
invited
have
people,
like
but
thousands of followers and likes just to start a campaign. It won't affect like very significantly. If you have, it's good, but at least put some content. Your page should look genuine at least. It's even
yeah,
if it look like it's a fresh page you are trying to just start right now, but it shouldn't be looking like a spammy page or something like that. So just
right.
put some content there.
Okay. Because they will see the ad, they may not really go see the Facebook page. They may see the ad. If they like, then they'll fill the form and then they get out of it, right?
Yeah,
I mean, not many will really go to the Facebook page and see and everything. And I'm not active on Insta. Very rarely I go there. So should I choose even Insta or just stick to Facebook?
you
Or,
can choose Instagram also. It will just copy paste your Facebook's page name, and it will just replicate the same thing on Insta.
will
And
it depend on how many people I am following there, or how many are following me, or nothing
it
like that?
doesn't matter how much you are active on Facebook and Instagram. Based on the location targeting and the audience targeting, the demographic targeting that you have given to campaign, it will decide where your audience is. For me, it was almost 50-50 ratio. 50% of the
Hmm.
impressions were served on Instagram and 50% were on Facebook. So it will depend on what kind of audience targeting that you are giving to the campaign.
And how to fine tune if we are not getting good results? Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
So
what?
I think we spoke about it, that one is the ad, because 50-60% is the dependency on the ad creative and poster and caption that you're giving. And also the lead form, how convenient the lead form is, and content in the lead form also. So it is majorly that if your creatives and everything are not good enough, you need to just replace creatives with newer ones. And you need to ensure that
Okay.
at least 4 to 5 creative options are there in your campaign to make it work. And yeah, apart from that, if nothing works, right, even if after replacing the ad it's not working, then maybe there's something wrong with the location targeting, or maybe something wrong with the poster that you're giving and the caption that you're giving. Let's say if poster says something else and the caption says something else, or if both are in the same line, then maybe your lead form is talking about something else. So if everything is not in sync, then you might not get the leads properly. And also your interest and behavior, you can also try switching. If you have run the ads for, let's say, 1 or 2 weeks, then if it is not working, then you might have to change some interest, right? And see if it works after that. Yeah, apart from that, like it usually works. We get the leads. So we usually don't face such issues. But if we
Okay.
face, we have to take these kind of optimization levers to ensure we get better leads.
Okay. So mainly location, we have to make sure it's fine, and then the
Location,
creatives we
audience,
may
and
have to
creative.
change.
Yes, location,
Audience,
audience, and
okay.
creative.
Audience
And
also.
also,
Like
if you
yours was very unique.
you
Yoga
start,
pants and
yeah, when you start a campaign, don't start with a very high budget like 500 and 1,000 and all, because it will just spend the campaign just to ensure that it is making sure that it's spending the allocated budget. So you start with slow budget, small budget, 100, 200. You see how it is performing, and then you gradually increase it. Like, because when you do any kind of changes in the campaign also goes into learning phase. And when it is in the learning phase, it is expected that the campaign will not deliver the best results. So you start with a small amount. When you see that, okay, with a budget of 100 rupees a day, it is getting good cost per lead, then you slightly increase to 150, 200, 250, like that. So that's how you should gradually increase and scale up the campaign. Right. So that's how you should optimize. And we
So we
shouldn't
can,
like,
let's say, for one course, I keep aside $500 and start ₹100 per day campaign, run it for 5 days, and even with a fresh page, you think we can give that a shot? Like
yeah.
5 to 7 days, depending on how much we want to spend, and that's good enough. Like once a month you run it.
Yeah, so we will see out of 5 days, out of if you run for 5 days, spend 5 days, how much results you are getting, right? I mean, if you are getting sufficient number of leads that you need for your course, then we are good. But if you might need like more number of leads, then in that case you need to increase the budget. But campaign will deliver based on the budget that you have given and the targeting and everything that you have given. But if your cost per lead is like too high, then you need to work on your creatives and targeting and everything again. And whenever you are facing such issues, you can always reach out to us. I can help you with like troubleshooting these issues so that if the cost per lead is like too high, we can see what can be done to, improvise this and all.
Maybe we
Thank
can
you
have
so
a
much.
follow-up session with Aditya. And the
Yeah,
next
let people run the campaign once. We'll just tell the people in the group that whatever they have done, just run the campaign once with a smaller budget and see whatever results they're getting. Or if they're getting stuck somewhere, we'll just reach out to them and help them, continue with the
Yeah.
So
campaign.
Let's
for how
run
many
a
days
campaign.
shall we run? How many days shall we run now this one?
At
I will
least
say-
5 days, 6 days, 7 days, at least a week we should run. At least a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's all run a campaign, Prasadji, Vidyaji, and
Yeah.
you
So-
both are our flag bearers for Canva and social media. So we want you to join our volunteering team. Actually, that was the whole idea of Aniket and mine when we conceptualized this. Let's go online. So एक volunteer team क्योंकि काफी सारे teachers. Yeah, tell me. You
One
want to
question I
say-
have, that the leads where you got more, in the 32 or 22, you had same audience interest on those ads on the other ones as
Yeah. So the audience
Creative
targeting is
was
for
different.
everything. So it is the same audience targeting, right? I have multiple ads which are reaching out to. It's like I have a company and I have multiple salesperson who are reaching out to users and converting those people, right? So the company is same, the campaign is same, location, targeting, budget, everything is same. It's just that I have given multiple options to Facebook to convert people. If users are and whichever, like, so Facebook, tracks your behavior also. When you are seeing some ad, if you are interacting with that ad, or if you are spending some time looking at and reading the ad, or what, let's say watching the video of any ad, then Facebook will feel like, okay, you are interested into these kind of ads, and you will see more of that ads. You will just try interacting with any of the ad today. You will see that you will see more of such ads again and again. So, and if you are not reacting to any of the ad, then Facebook will understand is that as like you are not reacting to such ad, it means that you are not interested into these things, or what kind of ads you will like. Let's say if you have a behavior of reacting more to videos or more to carousel images, then Facebook will identify it as your behavior. Then you will see more of that kind of ads. So it's like that. And for our campaign, you will see that the frequency of the ad was about 1.9, 1. It means that every time the ad has been appeared two times at least. One, so since I'm running 4 to 5 ads, right? So let's say एक बंदे को एक ad दिखा and शायद उसने उस पर react नहीं किया होगा. So Facebook tried reaching out to that user, same user again with a different ad. That maybe if that user has not converted with this first ad, maybe it will convert with the second one. So like that, Facebook does that kind of experimentation on its own to ensure that it is getting the best results. Okay.
the media was, actually different, right? In the one which you got more numbers.
Yeah, the creative was
Okay,
different.
time up.
Yeah, the creative was different
Time.
for both the things, right?
The Gurudev's photo one, right?
The
Yeah.
simple one. बहुत ही simple साधारण. In fact, वो actress वाला भी fail किया compared to
Yeah.
गुरुदेव का simple photo. Okay. So we'll be having a follow-up session, of course, with Aditya after running the campaign. So please
Yeah.
let's all do our homework. And both of you, I would like you to join us in the volunteer team for creating Canva poster, and also because many teachers have approached us. But many teachers keep chasing Aditya and Aniket because they are very pro in their work. And they're like, yeah, हम अकेले कितना करें? We need more volunteers. Okay, ठीक है, तो हम volunteers बनाएंगे, train करो. So you get a chance to work in closely with them in their team. So that's another learning curve, isn't it? When we work with pro. So it would be a good idea. So yes, please stay tuned in the group, and also we'll be creating. Aniket will be creating a group, separate group where volunteers would like to contribute. That's how Canva is love is there. That's how, even for social media, many teachers would like volunteers who can do it.
And actually, it doesn't like you will learn everything in just 1 or 2 sessions. Like you need to.
Yeah.
It's a trial and error thing, right? I mean, you have to do a lot of experiments and get stuck and then get troubleshoot and then get back on track. So because I have been doing the same thing for last 5-6 years now, since that's why I have the level of experience and expertise, since like I've been able to do this because professionally also I'm into it. So since it's very fresh thing and you might not have heard about the terminologies also, a lot of things, reach, frequency, and also it's a very new thing, but with practice you will learn. It's like nothing rocket science.
Yeah. 3-4% is a good convert.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you so much.
Canva thing
Right.
helped. I'm taking a course. I was supposed to take course this weekend, but I was not well, so postponed. But next weekend I have one. So quickly it helps us
Yes.
create posters
It
from
empowers
scratch.
you. It empowers you in social media
From
also.
scratch also I did some for IDY and then one more. So from my side I can share whatever I've done, and as and when
Please share in the group. You will encourage others also.
Yeah. I mean, that's a pleasure. And this camp, so again, next week, 9th say we have a course there in Indranagar. So if we have a session in the morning, I think I can attend. Evening we have course.
We'll figure out.
Yes.
But
Okay.
it was a very nice session, Aditya. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Jai
Thank you.
Gurudev. So we'll donate to Dhyan Mandir.
Definitely.
Aditya is like,
No, and one more thing I wanted to say, just one last thing. I'm a relatively new teacher, close to 3 years old. So during our